Lego CHIMA may have ended years ago, but for me, it's never really gone away. From the epic animal tribes to the power of chi, there's something magical about this theme that still holds up in 2025. And today, I want to tell you exactly why. So grab your speedos, charge up your chi, and let's explore what made CHIMA unforgettable and why it still deserves a spot on your Lego shelf today. You know, there's something about Lego CHIMA that just takes me right back. I still remember unboxing my first set, that smell of new bricks, the shiny new chi crystal piece, and the first time I launched a speedo across the living room floor, and of course, crashed it straight into a wall. CHIMA came out at a time when Lego was really pushing boundaries. The lore, the show, the unique minifigs, it felt like a universe that you could just truly get lost in. And for a lot of us, it hit right during those middle childhood years when imagination really ruled everything. And it wasn't just about collecting pieces or building the sets. It was about feeling like you were part of something bigger. A tribe, a world, a battle between good and evil, and even today that feeling still hasn't faded. Revisiting CHIMA now, in 2025, it's like catching up with an old friend, a reminder of simpler times, of wild storylines, and the reason we fell in love with Lego in the first place. So fast forward to 2022, or as I like to say, my call back to the lands of CHIMA. That's when the spark really came back. I had just rediscovered this magical theme of CHIMA. I was walking past a Lego store, and at the time, I had nothing to do with Lego. Lego was a thing of the past for me, but I just randomly remembered the theme, and something clicked. I wasn't content with just the idea of nostalgia and looking at it. I wanted to go all in. So that's when I decided that I was going to collect every single Lego CHIMA set. Even though it had been retired for years, I knew that this was something I wanted to do. I'd spend hours on eBay, on Bricklink, trying to find the best deals. I would go on YouTube and have a look at other people's Lego CHIMA collections, and I knew this is exactly what I wanted to do. Over the course of 3 years, one by one, I tracked them all down, from the starter speedo packs to the massive sets like the Chi Temple and the Croc Swarm. Eventually it got to a point where I'd done it. I collected every single Season 1 set, and initially I thought that was going to be enough for me. But of course, I kept going, as you all know to this day. Now in 2025, I've done it. After 3 years, the full collection of every single set. Every piece of the world that once fueled my imagination, all rebuilt, all mine again. It was my Thanos moment, you could say. But it's more than just a shelf and a room full of sets. It's a representation of my journey of rediscovery and this epic long road that I've travelled around of just getting set after set after set, and of course building the community that I'm now sharing it all with. But you know what? The sets still weren't enough. As awesome as it was to collect all the sets, there was still something missing. CHIMA wasn't just about, and isn't just about, the vehicles and the minifigs and the characters. It's about the storyline, it's about the world, it's about immersing yourself and completely forgetting everything else and just focusing on this magical world. And that's where the landscape came in. As many of you know, I did a series building this huge landscape. Please do feel free to check it out. I think it's maybe a 13 episode series. I spent hours and hours and hours of building, of sourcing bricks, and now I'm in a position where it's complete, my very own world of CHIMA. And to me, that is such a nice representation of exactly what this theme means to me and how important it is for me, because like I say, I just rediscovered it and instantly fell back in love, not only just because of the nostalgia, but also because of the community that comes with it. Now let's talk about the CHIMA show, because if you haven't watched it yet or you're thinking of revisiting it, it's definitely still worth your time. First of all, the world building is phenomenal. The show doesn't just throw you into random battles or vague plots. It takes time to explore the tribes, their cultures, their motivations, and their unique characteristics. Each animal tribe feels distinct, and you actually get a sense of their individual struggles and their history. The story isn't just about fighting, it's about loyalty, friendship, and sacrifice. Another reason to watch is the characters. Laval, Craga, Eris, and the rest of them may seem simple on the surface, but the show dives deep into their development, and we get to see Laval's evolution from a naive young lion to a true leader, and Craga's journey from villain to anti-hero, of course. Characters like Warris and Razor have their own unique arcs as well. It's got great humour mixed with some pretty deep moments that resonate as you follow the characters' growth. And honestly, the action scenes are just fun. The speedos races, the epic battles, the chi-powered moves make for some fast-paced, exciting moments that keep you on the edge of your seat. The animation style, though a little dated by today's standard, still holds up and gives each fight a sense of energy and urgency. Plus, if you're a fan of the lore, like I am, the show brings a lot of the deeper aspects of CHIMA's world to life. It explores the ancient chi crystals, the balance of nature, and the relationships between the tribes, which are all things that really make CHIMA stand out as a LEGO theme. It's not just a show for kids. There are themes of balance, moral dilemmas that can resonate with the older viewers too. So whether you're watching for the action, the characters, or just to relive the magic of CHIMA, the show is still definitely worth a watch in 2025. So after all these years, why does LEGO CHIMA still deserve a spot on your shelf? Well, for me, it comes down to one simple thing. CHIMA isn't just a LEGO theme. It's a story, a world, an adventure that still holds up to this day. From the detailed animal tribes to the epic battles for chi, CHIMA brings something unique to the LEGO universe. It's a theme that celebrates the power of imagination, where you don't just build, you live in the world. The vehicles, the landscapes, the characters, and the lore, they all combine to create an experience that for me is just timeless. Even years after its original release, CHIMA's world is still vibrant, still engaging, and full of possibility. Whether you're collecting the sets for nostalgia, building epic landscapes, or watching the show to relive the magic, CHIMA continues to spark creativity and inspire adventure. So if you have space on your shelf, whether for the original sets or your own custom CHIMA builds, or even just for that special chi crystal, make room for LEGO CHIMA in 2025. Because it's more than just a theme. Now it's a legacy, a world you can still get lost in, and a reminder of why we fell in love with LEGO in the first place. Thank you.